Okay, Chance, you're requesting for Seifer Kappa. Go ahead and do that.
Fancy meeting you here.
So as a reminder, this is what we have on us. So all gem rarity is increased. Our ink quality is okay. The Vault of Wisdom is a little better. So yeah, probably going forward, we're going to be pumping a whole bunch of points into Shara, so she just becomes unkillable. And Aurora, unfortunately, doesn't get a lot of life per bonus, but it does mean I have more leniency. So I would, if she did end up at like 30 health, that would let me ignore a lot more, even though that doesn't sound like a lot to get to per cost. Let's see, what kind of challenges can we get? Greed is good. Start with Fugaro's hat. Your heroes are dealt 3 non-lethal damage each time you pick up. What is 3 non-lethal damage? Oh, because it'll hurt me, but then I can't. Okay, this is actually fine. Greed is good is actually fine on this specific combo. So I'm assuming every gold pile I deal 3, but if I'm at 1 health, it can't kill me. I'm assuming that's what that means. So now we just need to get to start each chapter with less brushes. That's actually too much. That's the boss. Give all enemies protection. Turn fairies. Ancient fairies could be fun. So we reveal more of the map, which is good because we don't have any towers. And them having protection is not the worst thing ever. So let's go for this. This is the new challenge. Because I would like to unlock the later challenges, so we have to do them at some point, allegedly. And 525 pages is enough to get enough health to make the other challenges not so terrible. So unfortunately, this does remove the one-shot potential of our builds, but it's fine. We'll work around it. So let's start. Yeah, the giving them protection is... Honestly, I'm surprised that's only 2 points. That feels like that should have been a harder challenge. The start of each battle, inflict 4 bleed on all enemies. Interesting.
Let's go, Grandma.
So we got Royal Ink, which is good. We got Archer's Emerald, which is amazing. Melee, Clash Stone. They didn't attack, deal extra damage. Probably put this on Kappa.
Oh, I had one of these once.
We'll take a look. So we can have Boomerang on something, which we've seen is really good. We can give Boots of Alani from the start, which is crazy. Whenever you play a ranged card, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Amazing. Ally Spiritless. Whenever he takes damage, put a Sip card in our hands. Stalk is okay. Rage is pretty powerful. I might get this. Seer, activate, draw 3 cards, put a top card for every head on your deck. Yeah, I think we have to purchase these 2. Seer is very, very, very strong. Let's pay 1, but then it's draw 3, potentially across multiple turns. And then if we draw a card we don't want, we put it back on the top for the next turn. I think Rage, unless I have Rage, I'm going to buy Rage. We got Meat Shield, gain 8 block, you may sacrifice an ally. And Dragonfire, Charge, whenever you get a kill. Okay, we started with really good cards. We even started with Empower. This is pretty good. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and get Rage. And then we're going to get an ally we can sacrifice. And then we're going to save up for as much as we can, because honestly, Boots of Alani, Bronze Boomerang on a defensive card, and a draw card are all really insane draws. I don't want to buy anything with just 1 slot at this point. It feels kind of pointless. Gotta be a little careful here. Do I ink this fight, or do I... No, I think we do. Let's do this. So I have a lot of offense. We can make things cheaper. Or... Wall of Mist could be 0 if I need it to be. Dragonfire, we don't want any cost down ons. Absorb Soul might be worth cost downing, honestly. If I'm gonna do it, if I'm in the back row, maybe it costs less. Yeah, I think that just makes sense. We need cost down on this immediately. Melee will hold off until we get something crazy. Our heal spell being cheaper is just kind of nice. So for example, we can empower a strike. Unfortunately, we didn't have anything to swap. That's okay. We got rid of their protection. So we can rage. into a Quicken, into a Seer, to Dragonfire. So now I could potentially get rid of bad cards if we draw them. So 11. Draw 3. And let's put the Absorb Soul back for now. Actually, I just realized I drew Quicken. I read the cards too slow. That was my bad. So we can Quicken for 9 damage. End our turn. Okay, we're gonna get a guaranteed damage here. I don't know if we'll get the kill. I don't think we will at this rate, but we'll try. We'll Empower. Heal 18. Just like a little shy. That's so sad. Oh no, we were 1 point shy. Because I have melee, which isn't useful. Sadly, it got away.
Is that it?
So close. Buy treasure map, 30 to reveal new treasure on the map. I think we obviously pay 30. There's no reason not to do this. Heroes are ambushed by a wandering merchant. By the excited look in his eyes, he's obviously been looking for someone to do business with for quite some time. Merchant opens one of his bags and retrieves a sheet of old paper. He swears that his location of an amazing treasure. He holds his hand out expectantly for some gold. We give him gold. Heroes spread the map open and read it carefully. Seems the treasure's not buried too far from here. Where is it buried? Okay, so what did that reveal? Items cost 1 less per thing in my deck. Okay, that's pretty good. I'd like Doom Scythe. This is kind of like an awkward... It took damage. Very well. That was something I desperately needed earlier. Play a 2 or more coster. Probably Seifer.
Interesting.
Because potentially I could use it so that Absorb Soul could just do more damage. So I have like the option now to choose. This is awkward. I mean, I see where all the gold is, so that reveals more of the map. So we got one of the things I'm looking for. I'd like to get to the Scythe. That would fix some of our damage problems, just to make sure we get consistent damage on everybody. We want to get into a battle very soon for empowering Dragonfire, because if it could just level up even once, that's pretty huge for us. In fact, I'm going to do 5 here, because that would actually be better. Reduce the damage we take. Fine, let's do some damage. He should be close to rage. Draw some cards. Activate. Let's get rid of a block card. We don't need that. Rage 18. Heals 12. Could deal 27. Empower. No. Let's rage. And then we can tank for him. We can maybe Absorb Soul him next turn if I need to. Although dealing 20, kind of nice. Draw more cards and get rid of Meat Shield. Let's... Power... Quicken... Gonna do a lot of damage. So next turn, if we draw the card, which we should be able to with our ally. Our ally putting in the work right now, and I can also Meat Shield our ally away. I like that opportunity, but let's draw more cards. Get rid of this, don't need it. Do any damage to him? Not really. I can Quicken. Rage. Guarantee the Absorb Soul. Okay. So both of them can heal, so I can pick up money without too much of an issue. 5 Spirit, interesting. I think I want this money. We're going to roll in a straight line. Reveal. Event. Seifer and Aurora meet at Grizzled Oak Bold, so I can pay 50 to remove a card. Pay 50 to get a random treasure. We're gonna pay 50 to get a random treasure. You get something for us. Each turn gain 3 block. Okay. Better than nothing, chat. We'll take it. Bull returns with the Blood Spider sack and toss it to Seifer. There you go, boss. Start of each battle, inflict 4 bleed on all enemies. Do we now have a way to get through their protection in case things go really horribly wrong? I would like to fight this elite if we're able to. Also, I realized we never drew any healing. Wow, we haven't found any healing. That's a little spooky. Really like that. Can we get more healing, please? I'm gonna reveal. Try to fight this thing. No, let's fight this thing first. Because then that'll power up a other card. Yeah, we need to be greedy for these elite battles. I think we meet shield here. Put him in the front. Only we could do the barrier. Okay, then we could rage. That's okay. So even though they have protection, Bleed doesn't really care about that. So it's like we've wounded them, which is kind of nice. We took 6 bleed, which sucks. I potentially want to quicken. Play the Seer. Use the Seer. Get rid of regular strike, I think. Empower. Into an absorb. Which could just barely not kill. That's so sad. Is off by 2, chat. He's about to take some big damage here, unfortunately. Oh no, Bleed killed him. Never mind. Thank you, Bleed. Alright, chat, never mind. Bleed MVP. So we can do 25, but we gotta get through his barrier first. Let's do that into probably a block so we don't take that much damage. Thanks, Bleed. So again, it's like we've been wounding them the whole time. So now protection isn't as terrible as it could have been. Just mostly need to strike, and we need to quicken, and empower, and then rage, and draw some cards. No, let's not even draw cards. The next time we're about to take a lot of damage due to bleed, which is unfortunate. But we can absorb soul and kill her, which will help. Wait, why didn't I get health from that? That sucked. Reroll does 20 damage, do weak. That's fine. We'll put it on him. There's spirit. Okay, so now. Ooh, this is so scary. I'm not drawing a single heal potion. Yeah, see, now Dragonfire does 10. So now it's actually a good card. It went from bad to, like, actually decent. Like, it's better than a normal strike. They just need to keep it that way, and then we're fine. We're gonna do a normal strike into a quicken, into an empower, into Dragonfire. Again, that 4 bleed is gonna add up. It's less damage I need to do. Play the Seer, and I'm going to draw 3. Get rid of Meat Shield. Quicken. Absorb Soul. Into Rage. I just need to do 50 damage across a few turns. That's not too bad. Power. Dragonfire. Do a strike. End our turn. So next turn, I just have to deal 8 and it'll die, thanks to bleed. We're going to quicken into an empower, and it's dead.
I knew we would be fine.
Nice, got extra money. Finally got a heal. Reveal, got a fairy well, good, we've been lacking those. I think we... I should go for something. I'm just deciding what I should go for. I would like to get these, but now getting damage 3 a turn is kind of annoying because I didn't draw any good heals. Oh, there's a fight right there. I'm gonna hold off on that. We've got one extra fight to get a little further. Got big money pile there, which I probably want both of those. I will fight this thing first. So I definitely want to quicken, gain power, to deal damage into a rage. So rage will eventually let us get super healing, but we have to still draw it. Got enough for one coster. Let's get rid of our meat shield because I'll never need it. Then we'll swap. Dragon Fire for more damage. Nice. I gotta do 70 damage in a couple turns. I think that's doable, especially with an Empower. We're gonna draw more cards here to see if I could get the rage ability, which I did. Rid of this. We're gonna quicken. I could absorb soul here. I think I will, just to get damage. Then we'll rage. Put us at the amount we need. The next turn I could draw the card we need. Got a meat shield, got a dragon fire. Let's activate. Drew rage. We definitely don't need to defend. We'll get rid of that. They could gain 12 health here. That's actually huge. Good. He feels less vulnerable now, and we revealed more territory. Everything costs less. Yeah, 12 less on the shop. But we did want to buy some stuff in the shop. So that's actually pretty huge for us. I can almost get what I need. I would like the draw too. If we don't get it, it's not the end of the world. The boomerang, it could be really gross. Because that means we could get guaranteed like Wall of Mist into stuff. We could get guaranteed Empowers. We could combine it with a draw card. We can boomerang rage. We guarantee get rage every turn, which is pretty powerful. I think from this point we just kill some random enemies. See how we do. Go this way. There's another heal. E, 2 damage. So we gotta be careful how we pick up the items. We know the Kappa could potentially get a lot. Brawl 2 at the start is really powerful. We'll go for it. Get a more consistent starting hand. That way we can still ball out of control. Melee I can put on almost anything. I just don't know what to put it on. Meat shield could be a good target. Get free block. Let's get into a fight for healing. So we're gonna play Seer. We're going to Power. That will let us rage for quite a bit. Draw new cards, because our cards were really terrible, actually. Let's get rid of a regular block. Strike for 8. Again, that 4 damage a turn sort of makes up for the first block. About to take a lot of damage here, I just realized. We are in a little bit of trouble. We need him to block, I think. Yeah, we need him to block. How do we do this? Do this. This. Into Warp Soul. Do a Rage, maybe? And draw 3 to maybe get defensive. Yeah, I think that's... Get rid of a strike. 17. I'm gonna block this just to take less damage. Yeah, that emergency 27 block chat, I don't know. I think that meat shield is gonna end up saving us more often than not. Now we just need to do damage. Might be a little difficult, we'll see. Definitely want to empower. I'm gonna quicken. Charge. Defend so I don't lose all my health. Hitting low, which is a bit scary. Need to do a little bit of damage here. That'll be 17 plus what's the base damage? 11. Be 26. That's not enough. 21 here. Wait, why does that do more? It says 16, but it does 21. How does that work? Oh, because the other ability kicking off. I understand now. We still win, but it's very close. Thank you, Bleed. Explosive Pigment. We are horribly, horribly low on health, which is unfortunate. Is there anything I want to risk? I mean, there's a certain point where it doesn't matter if we pick up more money. We're almost at that point. If I can get an easy battle, I can get an okay amount of health back, but that's only if I can get an easy battle. We will play it safe and use one of our heals. That way at least the Kappa can tank, and then the other character might be able to tank. That's a lot of damage coming towards me I don't appreciate. I wish we had better block cards for this fight. A Wall of Mist. And we'll empower. We'll defend. Boost it to 6. We just do... I think I just end my turn here. If she takes damage, it doesn't matter. Now I can only block for 12, which is fine. We bring in the Seer. We swap. And we block. We block again, but we do not sacrifice. We do some rage damage. We can build our rage back up. Cycle our cards. 13 is okay here. Just need to get a little bit of block. I think I will. We'll swap. We'll attack. We'll block. We'll block. We'll play it slow. We have bleed on our side and their damage doesn't scale. Unless we just draw dead like this, then you know, whatever. I guess it is what it is in that scenario. Let's draw 3. Let's get rid of a strike. Don't need that. I need to block for... Man, if only we had a diamond. So remember how I said this before, chat? Like, if you don't get an early diamond, the run feels really bad. We're at the point where the run feels bad. Like, I could damage them. Take 12. I think I'm gonna empower. Yeah, I just wish we had diamond. Then I would have no problems. We'll have her block this. Its damage is low this turn. I would like to go aggressive here if I can. Swap. I only got 1 damage ability. That feels super bad. Block for 8. Don't sacrifice. Like, eventually we'll get through. It's just very tedious until we get to that point. I need to block for 13, so I'm gonna empower. Then I'm going to draw, because I didn't draw another block for some reason, which sucks. Get rid of that. Maybe build rage here would be the right play. And then we'll block again. Take the 4. We're getting close to a kill with the lifesteal. I'm not in like a super rush. I would like to draw defensively, please. You can't survive at 13 currently. I have to sacrifice this, unfortunately. I drew a meat shield, which is not bad. Killed her. I can block for 8. Block for 8 and get rage. Damage to this. I just need a little bit of defense, so this will do for now. I'll survive this. Just need to do damage. So we're gonna do a strike, I think. Oh, I need her to block, I just realized. So she's going to strike into rage into quicken. So we were 1 damage shy of getting the rage. Then we replace it. We're good. So I'm hoping between the bleed and everything else we'll do enough damage here. And I get the kill with this. Not do enough damage. Can I do a normal strike first? Will this kill? Not kill. Oh, I can charge. I could charge into a quicken. Into Absorb Soul. This should kill. Okay, we got some health. We were playing really risky, but we went from like 6 health to 25. That was just, you know, just play better. Right, chat? Just play better and you'll win. Easy. Just never get bad luck. Got another heal. That's pretty good luck. I think we can afford to take 1 more pile of gold so I could get another card, but it has to be a good pile. Not super close. Okay, so we're gonna get into another fight, I think. There's so much gold over there. I wish I could get that. I think we'll settle for the gold over here. What are we looking at? 5 energies. I guess that means we could put it on the seer, technically, if we want to. If we're really desperate, we could. Is it worth card vaulting over one of these? I think so. Let's get Bronze Boomerang. And then put that on one of our defensive cards so we can live, maybe. Let's put it on Wall of Mist so we can block more often.
Interesting.
And then we pray for the diamond, Chad. If we get the diamond, we're good. Because then it potentially does 10 and we draw it multiple times. Here's an example where Wall of Mist would be pretty good if they weren't sleeping. They are, unfortunately. So let's do damage. Do some damage. Build some rage. And we... I guess blow it immediately for damage if we're able to. And... we'll end our turn. Thank you, Bleed. Okay, let's play the Seer and immediately use it to draw cards because we do terribly. Get rid of a strike, we don't need it. Get rid of a defend, we don't need it. Get rid of the defend, I guess. We'll rage. No, 1 power first, that makes more sense. Then we rage. Then he's dead, we don't need to focus him. We'll hit the back row. Thank you, Bleed. Gonna take 23 here. I'd prefer to get some defense if we're able to. We did not draw all that great. Let's draw cards. Drew pretty bad. We'll get rid of a regular block. So what we're gonna do, we can empower, deal damage, do a single strike here after hurting him, and then if we defend, should be good, and I can kill next turn guaranteed. Put her in the front. She's gonna absorb. We'll take 4 bleed. We can potentially draw 3. There's no way we can draw something that will not be useful. I don't believe you. We're gonna draw 3. We're gonna get rid of... probably defend. I would love to quicken into a rage to possibly get as much rage as possible for the next battle. Unfortunately, we did not life regain. That's okay. Rage is about normal. Oh, accepting health from after fights also injures you. I didn't notice that. Oh. That would explain some things. I thought it was only gold piles on the floor. That's actually a much worse challenge than I realized just now, because that's pretty terrible. We're gonna go ahead and explosive this. Did get an alchemist, but I don't have enough money. Unless I'm feeling very masochistic. How much is the alchemist? 25. I'm gonna burn all my healing here, I think. Still don't... Oh, we can get this. Money. We need to alchemist one of our cards away, I think guaranteed, or else we're gonna be in trouble. We have some really dead draws. Let's get rid of attack. Let's get rid of the block 6. That is not useful. Another Dragonfire, aggressive ally. Attack for 5, the next hit on an enemy. Chat. Remember how I said all we need is a diamond? Look at that. We got rid of block. Block only gives 6. This now charges, attacks for 5, and scales. That's what we like to call, chat, a beautiful draw. Okay, we block for 1 more and it's also damage. What a beautiful draw. Anyway, we're going to safety heal. I would love to not game over if we could. Yeah, that's probably good. To get into another fight here, is it worth it? Maybe. We just have regular ink. Also, what's wrong with the tiles here? Why am I able to go under it? I think I'm supposed to. Anyway. Sure. On the off chance that revealed healing, I think it was worth checking. Let's get rid of one of the weaker inks and possibly upgrade it and also get some kills. That is an unfortunate amount of enemies. But we have Wall of Mist, which is a hard counter. And we have a lot of opportunities to heal, and I would love to heal. Let's heal some damage. Heal some damage. Block, I guess. I would love to kill the middle guy if I'm able to. Play the Seer. Probably Wall of Mist again, because it's an absolutely bonkers card in this deck. Attack for 7. Attack for more block if I need it. We need it. He's gonna die. So we injured a little bit of everybody, but we have to get through their protection is the problem. Would you rage again, which is fun. We will obviously Wall of Mist every turn, because there's no reason not to. Let's pierce this, get some rage. Oh, I can't use any of my abilities, that's awkward. Do this then. The middle guy will die eventually. We need 23 block, which we could get with Wall of Mist, because it's broken. We mostly just need to kill the front row guy, if the game will let me. It'll put me at 29. Quite good enough. Let's draw 3, see if we get something better. That helps. Get rid of that. And another Wall of Mist. Nasty. So we're just gonna Wall of Mist into Quicken. Into damage here. A lot of defense. Again, just remember, every time we play it, it keeps ending up back in the deck. So we should be able to draw it every turn. We're gonna go for the kill here. Although that's a lot of damage coming towards us. That's 32, that's 38. I can't afford that. Let's draw again. Get rid of rage, it's too expensive. Oh, look at that, chat. We drew another Wall of Mist. Godlike. I wish my abilities did +2 this turn. They would have been so good here. Let's pop this guy's shield. And we should be fine here. So we could potentially burst the back row. If the game is not cruel to us, we should be able to. We're gonna get 18 block. We need to do some big damage to the back row. I'm gonna block Meat Shield, maybe? The middle guy's gonna die eventually. Really just need to do damage on this back row guy. Guess I just play it safe and take 1 damage. I don't sacrifice our card for sure. So the first 2 people will die next turn, so I don't need to worry about them at all. So I just have to block 32 or kill them outright in the back row. Why do I keep getting raged? Why does this keep happening to me, chat? Why? I'm gonna Wall of Mist. Draw 3 cards. Get rid of bad cards to draw. 29. I just wish everything didn't... I wish we were not penalized constantly. Kind of annoying, actually. I guess I meet shield to take 3 damage. And then quicken so the Kappa takes it instead. Yeah, so we have to kill this turn. Okay, we got Absorb Soul. That's one of the things I'm looking for. So we can Empower, finally, and get some healing. So I did go up in health totals. I gained 6 health that battle. We're in a better position against the boss. And we ended up with another vial, which is nice. But then I took 3. I think we're good. I don't really need any more. So we have good draw. We can see where the money is. The money itself might reveal enough to us so that we'll be fine. We also can make something cost 0 if we're in a panic mode. Which again, like, it might end up being meat shield to be free, honestly. I'm kind of thinking about it. His free block is kind of nice. Have a shield on, which kind of sucks. We're going to use our weakest one for... We'll Dragonfire for block. You know, that's a thing that happens. And we absorb soul, I think. Into an Empower. Into a block, because we don't want to take damage. So he'll take 4.
That'll be enough. Thanks.
Sadly, this means the enemies he's gonna spawn don't really take damage. I would like to Wall of Mist, because it's a hard counter to these kinds of battles. I'm gonna play the Seer. I'm gonna Rage. And I'm going to save my draw power just to do some basic damage here. That's a smarter play. I don't care if you do 14 to your friends. I'm not gonna kill them. Oh, they had protection. Wait, that's funny. He got trolled by his own. He got trolled by my negative ability. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna absorb soul one of them, but I think I'm gonna hit him with this. We're going to strike again. So now next time we go into an area, we'll have a 15 damage for one and a 10 damage for one. So our damage will finally start scaling into an okay amount. Hold on to our draw power. So he's just gonna bleed every turn. Oh, he ate both of them. Oh, I misunderstood how that worked. We had to kill them that turn. My bad, I thought he was prepping something else. I think we're in trouble then. We're going to Rage. I need block badly. Damn, 12 power is a lot. I did not understand how that ability worked. I should have read it. I thought he was prepping to spawn more of them. I didn't realize that meant he kills them if he doesn't do it. We're in trouble here, I think. I'm gonna defend. And hopefully last a turn or two here. Okay, 24 this turn isn't the worst. We're gonna quicken. We're gonna absorb soul. We're going to defend into a Wall of Mist. Actually, meat shield's just better. And we're going to swap so the Kappa takes it. That makes sense. So he spawns stuff. I'm assuming he just wants to do pierce damage to us. We need to keep bullying him or I'm in trouble. Problem is, like, he now does so much damage. Kappa might be dead here. I can block for 7. I think what we need to draw our mist card or we die. We did not draw our mist card. That is really not good. We're gonna swap. What do I do? I think I'm in big trouble here, Chad. I did not draw the card that I needed. I'm gonna Empower. And we're gonna hopefully build Rage here. We can maybe survive another turn. She's gonna take pierce damage and die. That sucks. That just sucks. That just absolutely sucks. I just didn't draw the card that I needed. I want to do 25 to him. I'm gonna draw 3. We're gonna get rid of a wound no matter what. Need to do damage. He's close to death. Like, it might be doable still. It's just really tight. Because we have to do 19 damage next turn, and we have 1 draw 3. So it's doable, but he has to die here. Need to draw cards that I can attack with. 5. Revive.
I'm too stubborn to stay dead.
Deal. Oh my gosh, we could barely do it. Get me out of here. So just in case she would have revived, she might have been able to damage and get the kill. Alright, so I think the play is actually get the money first, right? Yeah, you have to do the money in the right order or it punishes you. Crit at the start of battle, get extra energy at the start of battle. They have protection, so I don't think that's useful. Let's get energy at the start of battle. Rewards. If you play this, returns to the top of your deck at the end of your turn. Could be interesting. Code Explosion. I think we take Phase Stone. We need defensive abilities to cycle more consistently. That was a tight win. I don't like the money damaging one. I didn't realize that worked on normal enemies as well, which is kind of unfortunate. You get 15 block, it costs 1 more. Ooh, block 4. Start of each battle, add a random hero card to your hand, it does 0. Okay, so this is... Magnus Fan is really good. I don't super care about these other ones. Phantom Strike is just decent, but we have Dragonfire, which is already outscaling it. I'm very tempted to get Time Stop. I think in the meantime, we're going to get something that adds block, so we don't die. Be nice to not die. What else would be good here? Good Wall of Mist for more defense. I think that's the play. I think we do that.
Interesting.
So pay 1, get at minimum 10 defense. I think it just makes sense. Now we need to probably go straight for the elite, honestly. We need to scale our own damage by a bit. What an unfortunate enemy to fight. Guess I'll see her to draw more cards. I will get rid of a normal strike, or no, her strikes. Get rid of her strike. Then we will defend. Guarantee we draw it next turn. We meet shield. We do not sacrifice that card. And we Dragonfire. Then we attack. Then we empower. Then we Dragonfire again. We rage for 1 point of damage. Thank you, game. We swap who's in front. So bleed only dealing 1 damage as well kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. That is a big defensive wall he just put up. Let's get rid of his wall. I'm gonna draw another defensive card here. We did, good. So in theory, he should die at some point. Thanks to bleed. So if we do have to play hyper defensive, it's possible. We're going to Dragonfire first. And we're going to Empower. Not that it really matters. To a Wall of Mist. So we take 32-ish. But we block 20. That should be fine. Just need to deal 4 damage, but we actually just need to hit 3 times. So we need 3 offensive abilities. We're going to do... Ooh, how do we do this? I did not draw good enough cards. We're going to get rid of one of the blocks. We're going to Empower, I think. Into this. into this, and he should die via bead damage. Get wrecked. Stupid enemy.
Time for some tea.
Time for some tea, chat. I think, as I said before, I mean, I could technically go for the get block increase, which would be really good on the other character. What the game? Where was he? It's crazy. Hi, Epilogue, asks Aether Kane. Oh, decent. I think we're in 7 or 8. We're getting up there. We're like halfway there. Yeah, that was really rude, by the way. I don't know why it just did that to us. Do I want scaling power with this group? No? I'm gonna go with no, not in this playthrough. +2 damage while in the back row. Yeah, let's put this... That's probably better. That's probably better for our strategy. Okay, let's get 1 million cash. So close to Magnus Van. Magnus Van will help us out quite a bit. Let's injure ourselves and take this money. We're in a straight line. And we do this on our Kappa. He's going to be blocking every single turn. Take this. Look at the relic I couldn't get before. I would love things that cost 0. Ooh, one of my cards for free. We'll make one of his cards free. He needs a card cycle better. Okay. So, there's a lot of potential gold we could get here. I think what I would like to do... Something like this, maybe? If we could see something up there. We didn't see anything. Let's go fight this enemy first. Well... No, let's fight this enemy first, then fight the elite. Because that way we get +5 power, and I get to heal in between. I drew a Dark Temper. I would love that card normally. That would work perfectly for our build, but whatever. We're gonna empower into a Dragonfire, I think. Dragonfire, into a Dark Temper, into a Rage. You're at 6 yourself, you've been enjoying the game. Glad to hear. That bleed might actually be coming in handy again. We need to do a lot of damage here. Play the Seer. You can use the Seer to get rid of Meat Shield because we don't need it. There's 0 costing Dark Temper, which is kind of exactly what I wanted to have happen. 2 damage here. She's building up a lot of damage, so we'll strike. Yeah, we're playing a challenge where every time we get gold, we get injured, and it's pretty rough. I probably should have chosen a different team for this, but it's fine. We'll get through it. Let's see. Let's empower. Get Dragonfire. I really wish I had something that would flip my spot for nothing. Maybe we could draw... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say maybe I could draw a Quicken, is what I was literally about to say. Nice, we're about to get our health back. Nicely done. That revealed absolutely nothing. Thank you, game. So there's a relic down there that I do want. We could do some normal fights for it. What I'll do is reveal up to here. And reveal an AoE. Then we will pay some money, get a card. Got another range or a flame burst? I think we just need rage more consistently. We actually have cards stronger than flame burst currently, so double rage would be pretty good. Whenever you take damage, draw a card and gain an energy. It's definitely going on Seifer. That's a brain dead option, chat. Like, we're not doing that. We don't care if Kappa takes damage. We'd prefer not to, of course. There's all that beautiful money that I can't take. But hey, we got some 0 costing card. So potentially we could get a crazy card. Like, Cast Devil would be kind of nice with our group. So I think we might do that. If we do Empower into a Cast Devil, actually kind of sick. That was a free kill, and we now have a free minion. Let's see. Let's get some block. And we're going to probably quicken into a rage. Another rage. So we went up to 25, and now we could deal 32. There we go. Did some damage. Only gonna deal 2 to us total that turn. That's kind of sick. We definitely want the Seer. The Seer has been a game changer with how to deal with this character. So I think what we do is just strike into Absorb Soul. And just end our turn. Well, no, it's not end our turn. We can draw more cards. Draw more cards. Then I probably want to play Cast Devil again, actually. So we're going to get rid of this. Then I'm going to quicken. I want to make sure we redraw Wall of Mist next turn. Then I'm going to just do this for another Cast Devil. Okay. So this should guarantee that we draw the Mist again, and we did. This is why we did it that way. Wait, what? Oh, it's just lagging. I was like, excuse me? We better have it. Let's see. Then I'm going to kill him instantly. And we're going to hit block and deal damage. And we're gonna let our minions deal damage. So yeah, so now we have scaling damage, which is kind of nice. He's gonna summon potentially more minions. It's fine. We're gonna go ahead and rage on him. No. We're gonna empower. Then we're going to rage. We're gonna strike. We're gonna hold our power. We're doing okay damage per turn. A 3 energy, not too bad. Use Wall of Mist again because it's really good. We're gonna quicken to an empower. Into a rage. And maybe... I mean, we're going to take some damage here. Can I draw at least my free costs? I couldn't. Ooh, that was bad. I didn't draw my good card. Yikes. Okay, we're going to take damage here. So unfortunate. I was close. If we drew the group card like this, it would have been very good for us. We're going to get block up. I think we're gonna get block up again. I think I'm going to cast Roots. I have anything that doesn't do this. I don't really want to take damage. I'm actually going to draw 3 to see if we get something better. That's probably fine, actually. Okay, so next turn it shouldn't attack. And now I can wail on it. Now it's fine to wail on. Let's go ahead and do damage. So I just have to do 3 damage. Okay, if we get the Soul Absorb, that would be good for us. God, one more card, maybe it'll happen. It did not happen. That's so sad. Oh well, goodbye. Anyway, we just killed an elite, and that should power up our other abilities. You gave me something equal to my courage. I don't have courage. Chad, I think they should ban... I really honestly feel like this gem should be banned if you're not playing the Swordswoman. It's so unfair, Chad. Like, I can't even do anything. Like, there's nothing... There's, like, one other gem that gives courage. It's so stupid when you draw it. Yeah, that's a big oof. Big whiff, definitely. Do I want Dissolve? Not really. Do I want plus 15 guard? I mean, maybe. I do want to potentially get another Time Stop. We've seen how powerful Time Stop is. It is, as we like to say, extremely broken. It would solve a lot of problems that we're having. That requires us to get into more fights. Let's see, what do we have to do? We have money we could get over here. Take some damage. Get into a fight. An opportunity to heal. Well, I got a Ritual Strike. That's kind of fun. Given that it costs literally 0, that's kind of insane. We're going to probably empower for... Actually, no. Ritual Strike's weaker. Huh. Well, then we're going to empower. We're definitely going to wall. No reason not to. I can rage. If we could get the thing where we get the panpipes that store energy, I think this team will be completely fine, but we have to get there is the problem. We'll block again. Oh, never mind. I don't need to. Yeah, they have protection on, which makes the fight slow, but the bleed has been a big game changer for us. Wall of Mist, no reason not to draw it every time. It's so powerful. This now deals 20, which is kind of insane. I think the play here is to actually do this to get rage. And then we deal 20. Oh, right. Shield is pretty high. Take a little bit of damage here. Bro will eventually die. We need another Wall of Mist for sure. It should be 22 block. I can gain energy off of this, which is crazy. Almost one shot, honestly. We're gonna go ahead and swap who's in front. We're gonna go ahead and swap again. We're gonna go ahead and swap again. I'm gonna go ahead and draw 3. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of a block because I don't think I need it. I'm just gonna go for the kill here. Power into an Absorb Soul. Yeah, that was a good play. Then we deal damage to get through, and then we rage. I just gotta resist like 18, that's like nothing. This poor minion is about to explode, chat. We're gonna strike to get rid of your immunity, and I'm gonna rage. We're gonna see if we could draw cards that could kill. I can meat shield technically if I wanted to. I think the right play here is to just rage. Get rid of a regular block. Oh right, I'm at max power. Never mind. I just wanted a normal strike then. I take that back. Okay. We're up to 140. Is that enough for the time stop? Was time stop 137? It was. Yeah, we just want the enemy to just not do anything anymore, so we're gonna get that. And we got a talent tier out of it, so maybe it was worth it. Whenever the hero swap, you gain 3 rage. Start a turn, get 4 block. Depends when you shuffle. Whenever you dissolve a card. Whenever you dissolve a card, gain 1 energy. No, I kind of just want infinite rage, so if we could just build it to infinity, I would prefer that. Let's see, we got all the relics. Could, in theory, something like this. Really hoping for something a little better than what we just picked up, but that's okay. We don't get it. Another card. Another Wall of Mist. Cabal attack us if this kills an enemy attacking it. No, we can't afford to Brimstone Needle. Wall of Mist is not bad to get as an alternative. I'll get another block. I mean, sometimes we just need to draw 2 blocks. Like, I just don't know what else to say. Do we even bother fighting any of these other enemies? Like, there's a tower down there, but, like, why? Just honest question. Like, I guess I could fight it for money, sort of. I guess. For sure, Reveal 5 did not overlap like this, but do this. We'll get whatever money we can and then just leave. Full Tactics for free, that deals 20. Dragonfire is already up to 35, which I can see is very powerful. Let's use an Empower, though, to pop the shields. But we need a couple things to pop the shield, that's kind of annoying. Then we'll play an ally. so we can roll our cards better. Rid of time stop, not useful in this encounter. We can almost get through. Oh no, we can. We can pop it like this. That way I break it. That way I could do 37, which is insane. Then I can rage, get 10. I can A0, deal damage. And that's good. Okay. That was a very strong turn from us. Half its health. Could time stop anytime I want. I think the play here is to quicken to reduce Absorb Soul. In order to Dragonfire. And we get rid of our bad cards by cycling, and we definitely just get rid of the time stop again. We rage. Dragonfire. Alright, so next turn we should get a guaranteed kill. We have like the draw 3 from that ally is just insane. It's like actually bonkers how good that is for us. 1. Let's see if we can cycle our hand a little better. Get rid of a normal strike, I think. That kills, and I'll just get some health. Oh no, it's the follow-up damage that killed. I hate that so much. I don't like that when we pay 2, it factors into the damage. I was hoping we would kill with the damage move, not the 5 damage. Follow-up from the toe. That's unfortunate. Anyway, we got 1 healing potion for the final area. I'd prefer not to use it, unless we really need it. Seifer's Wrath, attack for 4. Becomes a rage, add this card to your hand. Okay. A good way to break protection. I'll take that. Then we want to quicken. Attack for 10, does not use up Seifer's Rage. Amazing. 35. We rage again. We defend. We strike. We strike. Love how full my cards are. I could, you know what? I could put Phase Stone on my other Wall of Mist. I think that's the power play. I just have both of our defensive cards always cycling. I think that actually just makes sense. Let's do that. And then this can cost literally nothing. Yeah, there we go. Literally nothing. You do something like attack, into Seer, into Wall of Mist, do a free Wall of Mist. There we go. There's the defense we needed, chat. I figured it out. We have 2 cycle cards, and if oh, we drew time stop at the worst time. Let's absorb soul into Wall of Mist, into the Wall of Mist. I'm not even gonna draw 3. I'm gonna save it for next turn. I'd rather just cycle our hand again. Ooh, that's gonna deal 50. That's a lot of damage. Is there a way I could just burst to kill? See what we drew. Absorb soul. Rid of regular strike, maybe. Oh, we're so close. I can rage for a lot of damage, I think. It's gonna be 30 something damage. I don't think that's enough. We can rage for 10. Oh, we did get Seifer's Wrath. I think, never mind, we're good. And then I quicken. Oh, there we go. Absorb the health. Big life regain. Huge before the final boss of the area. That is a huge amount of health we just recovered. That's 4 piles of gold, chat. Do I need another card? We're pretty far from being useful. Can I get anything that would make it useful? Primal Skull would have been interesting, actually, maybe on the other mist, just for super block. Phantom Strike is interesting since I do intend on taking a lot of damage with Seifer. I could miss this.
While moving.
Something like this, maybe. Did get another heal out of it. Okay, this was worth doing. Now the question is there anything I'm forgetting that I should purchase? Dissolve card, get block. We don't have a lot of those. Start each battle, draw 1 to your hand for every 10 in your deck. Yeah, Panpipe might be worth it, but I doubt we'll build enough money for it. So even if, for example, this is like 50-50, don't think this is enough. I think it's not as far off as I thought then. Because the early draw will make up for the fact that we have more cards, and then from there we have amazing card cycle. I drew the only card I can't use without taking 1,000,000 points of damage, so I don't like that. We're going to probably just regular rage this. Ugh. Now we drew like a literally dead card. That actually really sucks. Because under no circumstance do I want to play that needle. I think I have to do time stop here. I wonder if that stops him from ticking down. No, it doesn't. That would have been kind of cool. Let's get Seer to make sure we get guaranteed damage, and we just need to do damage. Which we did not draw a lot of, unfortunately. Get rid of Meat Shield. Our attacks that pay for 1 in charge, but get 5 per boss that we fight are starting to become relevant. We empower, and then we do this, and then we rage. Then we draw again, get rid of this. I got one of the only cards I didn't want to draw yet again. I guess I will do it to try to burst. Maybe I can absorb soul and make that worth it. I did get the card I was looking for. Yeah, see, this is already at 35, which is crazy. But I don't think I have enough damage here. I'm gonna draw cycle. I'm gonna cycle 1 more time. See if I can get something better. I need these. Deals 15. Am I gonna be shy damage? Am I looking at this correctly? The 15 plus 8 is the most we could do. I don't have a free swap. That'd be 23. Oh no. They'll die from bleed. Okay, good. Well, at least I'll rebuild some rage. I didn't get to heal off of this, which kind of sucks. But whatever. And I did get money. Maybe that'll make up for it. Need 80 more. Now I can get the other thing, and this should solve our problems for it. I gotta use my healing for sure now. Heal. Make sure we don't die, because that would be really embarrassing. We'll get into a couple fights here, mostly to get ink for the final area. We'll save a brush, save 1 healing for the next floor. X. Enemy loses 5 power this turn, draw a card. Okay. I'm kind of okay with that. We don't want to time stop them, right? Well, maybe we do. Okay, let's rage to get through. And we'll... Sure, we'll just not let them have a turn. We'll rage into Quicken, into an Absorb Soul. Dragonfire into Strike. Roll the Seer and Power. Is he gonna get the Yak thing? Oh, he never summoned them, so he just skipped them. I guess that's fair. Draw 3 cards. Okay, block 7 is pretty good for us. Get rid of block. Get rid of Strike, I think. Get 17. Something like like this. Exactly 22, kind of nice. And swapping gave him rage, which will power me up for next turn. So now it's going to do something that summons more. Draw 5 cards this turn. I don't think I want to do that, sadly. Let's make sure to absorb soul. We're in a hex. Draw a card. Regular rage. How do I want to do this? I think I want to quicken into rage. Into defense into defense. Then we just save our card cycle for next turn. I mean, I just gotta deal, what, 12 damage? I think the odds of that are pretty high. Got a rage. Pierce through. Activate. Can we get the absorb soul is the question. We did. Oh, we still could. Didn't draw it. That's such a shame. Rage up. Well, I'm at max rage for the future. Double damage. That'll be fun. I'm out of gem slots for this. Oh, I could put the seer with the super gem. Why not? Damage is equal to courage plus 3. Honestly, it doesn't even matter what I apply this to. It's literally pointless. Grab that. I guess I could just try to get one more card for the future. Phantasm, whenever heals, deal that much damage to all enemies. Eureka. Choose a card to draw from your deck, dissolve. That one's kind of fun. Unfortunately, I don't really have any healing cards. Eureka sounds like a lot of fun, though. Because sometimes I really just need, like, quote-unquote, that one card. Oh, this would help out. Are there any other random battles I could do? There's 2 left. Okay. We'll save everything for the final floor. We have not been getting a lot of Alchemists, which kind of sucks. Flame Lick to draw cards is actually pretty huge on the starting turn. Because of how crazy our deck is. Can I deal any damage first with something weaker, though? Can. Draw. We're going to absolutely Wall of Mist. First, make sure we get 22 block. We absorb Soul Him. I'm gonna take 26 here unless I do something different. We play the Seer. I think I get extra block. Then I think we get Rage. And I think we get Rage again. And I think we cycle this. Which gave him Rage again, which is insane. Okay, we have like a near permanent Rage system going on, which is kind of nice. We're gonna need it. Dragonfire already doing an insane amount. I can tell them no. I think I will. I'm gonna tell him no, Chan. We're gonna Wall of Miss. We're gonna Dragonfire. I'm gonna choose not to Eureka this turn. Took a little bit of damage there, but that gave us energy. In a way, he just trolled himself. 2 Walls of Miss. I would love to quicken into a million luck. Into a million luck. Into an Empower. Into a Rage. You know what? We'll draw more cards here. I think we could get something fun. Oh, speaking of drawing more cards, we'll get rid of a Defend. We don't need that. So we'll take currently 35. We're at 34. I think I'm okay with that. And we're going to just draw cards. Let's do another 22. I think we just need to apply pressure. Oh. Never mind. We got more defense than I thought from that. Eureka, let's draw probably Wall of Mist. Just don't mind me, chat. I just don't want to take damage. We're just gonna Eureka it. It's fine. I would like to strike because she hasn't been applying any of her damage into a Rage. Our ally friend can draw 7 more times, which is very silly. Oh, I took 9 there. That was kind of unfortunate. Can I absorb soul for some big damage, please? Rid of that. I think I could. I'm gonna pop his barrier. And we're gonna choose not to attack. I'd like to absorb soul him if the game will let me to get healing. Otherwise, we'll just kill him. There we go. Better than nothing. So we have a super pigment for later and one more fight. Although I'm kind of scared that we've not been getting a lot of healing. I think that's just due to the fairies being in really bad positions and there's also no rune sites, I just realized. Ally has additional spirit equal to your draw pile. Interesting. Well, I mean, it's free, so I'm gonna play it. I'd like to get rid of one of their turns. I don't care who. Weaken you. Get some block. Put you in the front briefly. Get a whole bunch of block. Absorb soul. Dragon fire. Good. Our ally having power is kind of nice. Gotta get 26 defense from this. Let's Wall of Mist. And Eureka for another Wall of Mist, actually. Like, listen, chat. We're just gonna play Oops All Wall of Mist until I win. We're gonna do a single strike. And we're going to build some rage. And we're gonna do 25 damage. A lot of damage. Set us on fire, not very nice. Well, we are going to play the Seer. And I'm gonna give us block. And I'm gonna give us more block. And we're just gonna do a simple strike here. I love Wall of Mist, chat. That's definitely one of my favorite defensive spells in the game, for sure. But look at that, I could just absorb soul him. I think we'll do that. So we'll heal, we're gonna take way less damage. We popped his barrier with our minion, you couldn't ask for more. Almost back up to half health. I think we can work it out. So we're gonna Wall of Mist into probably drawing. Rid of a dragon fire, don't need it. And we just stall, because I don't want to kill him. Oh, no, he's dead no matter what. Let's draw another card. Oh, well, I tried. I guess we could quicken for more damage, so my rage builds more. But at least I got healing. Okay, so we ended up with 6 precision ink. I'm going to draw another card. Frenzy is interesting. Do I take that over Charge or Cast Devil? I kind of just want I'm gonna take Cast Devil for consistent damage. We have better burst at this point with flat damage, so I'd rather just get scaling damage, and that will scale the longer we're in battle. I guess we go for the boss despite our health total. I don't think there's anything else I want, unless I could get one more card. Yeah, I can. Spinning Blade to tackle enemies 4 times. And 1 sip to your hand, draw a card for each sip in your hand. Oh, yeah, this is draw and healing. Yeah, we want that immediately, actually. We got another pool. Whenever you use shield plot here, the other hero for half. Honestly, not getting wound cards is kind of bonkers. Yeah, Seifer dying is kind of sick. If he dies and doesn't remove it, I think I would rather have that. Or first time you have no cards in your hand, draw a card. No, we're gonna make sure that if we are gonna sacrifice somebody, it's gonna be Seifer. Sorry, Seifer. This is how it works out. So we can take 3 more treasures, chat, and dying doesn't matter with him. Okay, we got entrenched, which is fine. This is the battle we can't really stall on. We're gonna get some minions. We're gonna get some rage. There's 37 already. You can see, like, I'm definitely not messing around when it comes to damage. We're gonna be doing some big DPS here. The minion is just gonna make sure we get through any new creature's protection. We're gonna just charge for some damage. I think we will not Eureka this turn. Get the kill here. Something like this. Absorb Soul. I didn't do a lot to the boss, but we'll get a big chance here. Time stopping the boss would be really interesting. Time stopping the boss would be very, very interesting. How about no? I'm gonna go with how about no. Nasty. Stalled him, chat. It forces him to draw it again. That's so brutal. I'm like, nah, fine. We need to draw probably our entrench card, sadly. Probably our entrench card. I don't want to take the damage here. This costs nothing to do. Now she's at full health and we did damage. Now we're going to block. Now we're going to gain rage. Now we're going to hit the boss for 35. Okay. We put in some work there. And if we do a lot of damage, we do weaken them, which is nice. So the fact that our base damage will be high enough to weaken is kind of nasty. We definitely want a Wall of Mist here. There's no doubt about that. What do we end up targeting here is the question. I think we have to Absorb Soul him here. We're gonna Quicken. Then we strike again. Put the boss at a little above half. Unfortunately, that initial shield from the turtle enemy is too powerful. But we gotta be careful here, because I know this damage gets out of control pretty quickly. So we need to get our free block. And we're going to absolutely cast Devil. We need to get through their damage. Then we're gonna Quicken. We're gonna reduce the damage we take. The game is lagging kind of hard. Come on, game, you can do it. So right now, they are not helpful in this phase. They're more helpful in the next phase. This damage is scaling out of control. Oh, now you give me the, You give me the Seer? I needed the Seer earlier. Draw some cards. Healing there is actually useful. I could sack a minion to try to live, and I think I will. Yeah. Thank you, minion. Okay, we need to do some big damage here. Let's draw cards. Get rid of the... probably the Empower. It's gonna do some damage to the boss, but not enough. But I think I do have to burst the boss here, sadly. How do I do it? This is the part that makes me mad, because it's just like we don't quite have enough damage. That's gonna help. Then we can hurt more, but that's not gonna help us. I think we're going to swap positions. Get the 3 block. Have Aurora tank it, because she'll live it barely. Then I could deal 30 and also get block. I think is okay. Our minion helping a little bit here. Because the problem is now their damage is scaling out of control, and my damage is not scaling. So I need to, I think, be more aggressive here, but I don't know what to get rid of. I wish we had more energy. I think that's mostly what I'm looking for. I might have to get rid of our double damage on something. Just to deal damage. That's gonna give him shield. We're in such a bad spot. Get rid of his shield altogether. I could double damage the rage. Make sure I have rage to block. Maybe that's the power play. $16 is a lot of block, but I don't think that's good enough. I think I'm in trouble here. I don't see what I can do to get out of this. So no matter what, we'll have a dead character. It's just who is the better odd of surviving? I think the answer to that question would be probably Seifer. Sucks so much.
I will return.
I wish this thing was not constantly attacking with super shield. And trench is good. I really wish I had more damage sources. I think it's over, chat. The boss unfortunately outscaled me.
Get up, weakling.
Get rid of wound.
Up now.
Pay 3, draw a card. This, maybe I'll have a chance. I think I'll just barely get it.
I have more to give.
Stop being
Yeah, I'm not dead this turn, but I'm dead next turn. I don't, the turtle damage is just out of control. Like, I can't deal with this. The problem is they got rid of the damage that we needed.
Don't go into the light.
I need to draw more cards. I don't think I drew enough cards.
You're so There's still time.
Chat, you know what's really sad? If we had drawn one more card, we probably would have been fine. It's over. Oh, the turtle damage. Why did it have to be this boss? Why did it have to be this boss, chat? Why? Yeah, that's pretty much a hard counter to that, unfortunately. Yeah, that's super unfortunate. That enemy sucks, I would just like to point out. I actually think that boss is harder than any of the other bosses in the game, and I'll tell you why. If you don't have any burst damage, you just lose. If you're playing defensive at all, you lose. If you didn't draw good cards up to that point, you lose. And unfortunately, it got up to like 70 power, and it just got out of control. So I should have held my time stop for the turtle, specifically. You're playing Seifer and Sora, you're feeling the lack of draw and energy. If it wasn't really late, I would say maybe I would do another run. It's like 12:20. I'll think about it. Hello, Sir Magic Penguin. Hope you're doing well. So far, I still don't really have a reason to do any team other than Swordswoman and Seifer. They're just so broken. Like they're on such a different tier of character. It's like not even funny how powerful they are together. Yeah, unfortunately, chat, I can't stay up late. What I will say, though, is that potentially on Friday, we could do a bonus one of showing them off again. Or you can see where we did 800 damage and one-shot the boss, the Seifer. Either or. But yeah, it's too late to start another run. If that had been, like, the first boss of the run, I would have done it. But nah, it's too late. So let's talk a little bit. So how do I feel about the game now that I played it for a while? I still think that Swordswoman / Shara and Seifer / the Berserker are clearly the best characters. I think we got to witness what happens when you have a character that can only add defense that doesn't scale and can't contribute to damage. So if we just had Swordswoman in the same scenario, applying the same amount of block, which she can do because she's broken. I don't understand why she could add so much block. Then we would have been able to burst the turtle and we would have been fine. So that's the risk you kind of play with playing characters like Sirocco and the turtle. If you don't have really high damage through like really lucky combinations of like gem +5 and like ×8 of a hailstorm, or like +4 in the back row damage, they just can't beat certain enemies. Like your run is just dead. And that was an example where if we had fought any other boss, we probably would have been fine. But that one was just like the hard counter. Whereas like when we play like Swordswoman and Seifer, I have yet to see what would counter us. We kill the enemy literally in one turn or possibly one card. It's kind of hard to counter that, chat. It's just kind of like oh, we're just gonna do a casual 800 damage, or we'll just time strike for 400 after killing all the minions with our throwing daggers that we paid 0 for and do 20 damage a throw for no reason. So that's where I'm at with Roguebook. I would like to do the progression stuff, but honestly at this point, I think I'm just gonna have to if I want to progress, I think I just need to play the top tiers. Because honestly, I don't really enjoy going like an hour and a half in a run just to lose to the other one. Did I buy the 5th guy? No, I did not. So I don't really enjoy playing a run where I just don't even feel like it's doable because we don't draw certain cards. We saw this in Slay the Spire a lot, where I would try to go for a build and like we would just literally not draw the card I need to win the game across like 30 draw attempts. We've seen that a lot in Slay the Spire. That's why I don't play it as much anymore. Monster Train, for example, as a counterpart, we could get a very consistent build as one particular clan, and they kind of overshadowed every other character clan. So I feel like in this scenario, where I feel like the super powerhouse is probably going to be the Swordswoman. I feel like you can pair her with almost anybody and win, and it doesn't matter what the other character has at all. And she's so strong that she also doesn't even need relics to win, which is insane. I don't get how she can be DPS and take 0 relics. I don't think that should be possible, but I mean, that's the game. So I think if I want to go to 15, I'm just going to have to go, you know what? If we're in some garbage protection challenge, we should just bring in Shara. If we're having fun on a lower progression, or we're not having ones that slow down our damage dealt, then we can play the other characters. So I think I'm of that mindset coming into it. But chat, before we go, let me exit the game. So before we go, chat, there was something, I don't know if you caught it at the beginning of the stream. I did add a new emote. I'm trying to think what I did to it. 1 sec. I don't think I gave it a shortcut. Give it one try. I think this is the combination. Wah! There we go. We have the wah, chat. We'll be doing Suikoden on Thursday. I wanted the wah to be there. So I'll be adding more shortcuts for Thursday so the chat can enjoy it more. So there you go. Just wah, chat. So I think what we'll do a sign off for YouTube, but we'll talk a bit more. So I'd just like to say, I guess to YouTube, hope you enjoyed the different runs. Sorry the final run did not go as far as it probably could have. A little unlucky with the boss. But with that, I'd just like to say thank you for watching and hope to see you again next time.